The Supreme Court is not about partisan politics. It's not about individual background issues. It's not about what civic club you choose to belong to. The people who are on the Supreme Court and what happens in a courtroom must always be fair and impartial, and decisions must be based on nothing other than what is the law and what are the facts. And so this is a Supreme Court retention race different from any other, and Bill Koch has told you a little bit about that. I prefer to continue talking about myself and my colleagues. Several of you have asked me, by the way, about Sharon Lee and about Gary Wade. They're not here today only because they're in other parts of the state doing the same thing I'm doing. This is a large state, and we've never run a statewide campaign before, and for three of us to get to as many counties as possible, it's necessary most of the time for us to travel separately. So they send their greetings to you, and they're very sorry they can't be here, but each of them is somewhere now and will be somewhere the rest of the day sharing the same message. And that message is the highest court of this state has to be fair and impartial. When you go into that court, whether it's in a civil case or a criminal case, and no matter which side of the case you are on, you have to trust that you're going to get a fair shake. That people are going to review the case carefully, be sure they understand your facts, the things that are important to you in that case, be sure that we understand the law and then apply the law to the facts. But the things you won't have to worry about when you go in are what church we belong to, or what civic groups we belong to, or what political party we may have been affiliated with in the past. We are entitled to live our lives, but when we take our oath, we say for decision-making purposes, we put aside those individual things and we look only at the facts and the law.